Hi, this is the 31st and final multiple choice question on the AP Physics C extra credit videos. I really enjoyed making these videos and I think it helped my understanding of physics a lot. And with that being said, let's get into this problem. It's part 2 to this graph. There was the previous problem. Use this graph, and it's the graph of potential energy of a total system with respect to displacement. And we are gonna, and it's saying if the total energy of the system is negative 2 joules, which of the following statements is true? So for our physics fact, we're gonna need to know that kinetic energy equals 1/2 mv squared. And I know it's dealing with potential energy, the graph, but bear with me, it all makes sense in 1 second. So let's go through our answer choices. The system has 0 potential energy. No, the system only has 0 potential energy at one point, so that's not always the case. Particle A has 2 grams of kinetic energy. No, that's not necessarily true. That has no basis. The system has 2 joules of total mechanical energy. So the sum of potential energy and kinetic energy is 2 joules. No, that's also not the case. And particle A is always at x equals 0.4 meters. No, there's no base backing of that. So we are left with E. So based on just process of elimination, we could go with E, but let's explain E and why E works. So particle A oscillates between 0.2 and 0.65 meters. So that would mean that the potential energy of the system is always smaller than -2, greater in magnitude, but a smaller negative. So, okay, why must this be the case? Well, if we look at our kinetic energy formula, and we know the total energy of the system is -2 joules. So PE plus KE equals -2 joules at all times. And that's our conservation of energy formula. That's also another physics fact that we're using. Equals -2. And we know from our equation, since it's v squared and mass can't be negative, that kinetic energy, the smallest it can be is 0. It can never be a negative. So the smallest kinetic energy can be is 0. Or it could be larger. So that means if the smallest our kinetic energy can be, that means our potential energy can never be larger than -2, because if it's larger than -2, that means our total energy will not be -2 joules. So it always has to be -2 joules or smaller. It could be -3 joules, which would just mean the kinetic energy is 1 joule. So it can never be below, or I guess above -2 joules. So, and it's only -2 joules or below between 0.2 and 0.65. So, and that's right here, and right here. Oops. And right there. So, and that is why our answer is E. Let's check to see if that's right. And it is. Thank you very much.